Hello and welcome. Guess what? We're in the car again. Just seems like it's the most convenient time to film right now. I wanted to update where I am on my weight loss. I can say as of the 12th of January, I've still not had any sodas. I have still been not buying the junk food things while I was doing my shopping. But most of the time, my cart is actually full of other stuff and little meat. But this time, it was mostly meat. And when I mean mostly meat, I don't mean like a lot of the prepackaged stuff like deli meat, you know, that type of thing. So we got some of the crab legs and shrimp. We got some of the fresh, not frozen salmon and tuna, ahi tuna, catfish, a few things along those lines. We got a roast, and I tried to mostly get things that weren't pre-frozen. Now the crab legs were frozen, but the shrimp was not, and so that's the kind of stuff that I was trying to mostly buy. Now I can also say that I spent the most amount of groceries that I have spent in a very long time, but also I did buy a few pre-packed type things. Like I got these chomps. I got these for like snack food type things for while I'm on the road, that kind of thing. And so I got these, and I also got the freeze-dried fruits. I got some blueberries and strawberries, and I thought, well, I mean, it's not the absolute best for you, but it's a lot better than a lot of the things I was getting, like Milk Duds. So I'm still on this like figuring it all out and trying to sort it out. And even though I did buy a lot more money's worth, I also realized I bought a lot more days worth. So in the past, we would only pick up like a couple of meat options, to where that meant we were eating basically junk food the rest of the time and or eating out. But my thoughts were to be able to buy more days worth, and then with that meat we'll cook like potato, rice, beans, things like that to go with it, and then we got just salad stuff. So it costs more, but it's a lot more days worth. So hopefully I've been wrong the whole time as to thinking that I was spending less money on food the way I was, and that hopefully it's cheaper, or at least, you know, evens out buying what I did. So we'll see as we go. But I do want to also say that since December I weighed this morning, and I have lost a full 10 pounds. So sometimes the weight kind of fluctuates a little bit, but I am down a full 10 pounds. So that's not bad. Like I said, today's the 12th of January, and I'm still trying to figure everything out. Like, I feel better. I was having pain in just below my knee from something that happened about 10 years ago probably. And I know that every time I gain too much weight and I'm eating horribly, that hurts me. And I do have to climb stairs immediately upon waking up, and that a lot of times is when I would feel it and nothing. So hopefully that's a good sign for cutting back on all of the junk and taking in the stuff that's better for me, and, you know, being on the right track for losing some weight. The other thing is, at Walmart, we go down the clearance aisle basically all the time. And I want to mention that before Christmas, they did a big sale like October, November on toys and just, you know, stuff. So for this year, for Christmas, you might want to kind of like watch throughout the year of some of the stuff that's going on sale. During the spring, summer, they will usually put a lot of like Lego and things on sale. And then November-ish, October, November, they'll put another good amount of stuff on sale. And then on this trip, I noticed that there was a good amount of stuff on sale, and that the price that was on the item is not what it was ringing up. It was even less. So we did end up picking up a few things that we're going to be using for the upcoming videos. So I got a little bit of unboxing stuff. So we're going to do those in individual videos, possibly. If not, I may just do it in one. I'm not real sure yet. We will see tomorrow because I can't do it today. But I wanted to catch up on all of that. I also wanted to say that we have possibly another trip coming up. We're kind of trying to figure that one out. I'm not sure. If you have ever been on Margaritaville at Sea, would you please leave comments on what you think about it? If it was positive experience, negative experience, whether it was just okay, whether it's like your favorite. I'm curious to know because we have an opportunity to possibly do that. I need your information on that. If you don't want to leave a comment, you can send an email. It's in the about information on the channel. That is a possibility. If we end up going to Disney World in May, late spring anyway, not exactly positive on the date yet. If there is something else that you would like us to check out or something else that you would like to know more information about in that area, let me know that as well, because we are going to be there for a while and we are going to have the time and ability to be able to go other places. So if there is anything, any kind of resort that you're curious about, any restaurants that you're curious about, any parks, any shopping, I would love to do extra shopping. But if there is anything that you want to know more about, please let us know. Another thing is, we are also looking at possibly doing it not through Disney this time, but actually through a Southwest travel plan, and that will be new for us. So if we end up going through Southwest and doing this as a travel plan through them, we will let you know on that also. But if you have a bad experience with that, please let me know that one. Also, if you have had a really good experience with it, I would love to know that. So we haven't booked it yet. We are planning to get it booked this week. And so if you have any detail information that you'd like to share with us on it, please let us know. So I'm open to any and all suggestions, any and all positive experiences, all negative experiences, because, you know, if we can make it be a good one and not a bad one, we definitely like to go that route. That is where we are right now. The next video coming up will be showing you what is on clearance at Walmart. So with that being said, have a wonderful day, and remember, we love you.